Good morning, everybody. So today we're just going to be covering, I thought a topic that was on the news lately. Sorry about my grainy picture here. The 50-year mortgage. So are they a benefit or not? From what I understand, they're still in the works on it. It may or may not happen. I thought I had actually heard about a 40-year mortgage. So if any of you know about that or any of you lenders are watching, let me know or put it in the comments. The 50-year mortgage, though, I thought was interesting because uh, is it a benefit? I had done some research on that when I first heard about it about a month ago or something when there was rumors about it. The back in the 30s, after the Great Depression, is from what I understand, is when the 30-year mortgage came into play. And everybody was up in arms around that for the same reasons. Everything I'm hearing about people complaining about the current mortgage situation, it's the same thing. So, it's going to keep people indebted forever. It's going to make it a challenge. Which is true. It does extend the amount of interest you pay, and it does extend the uh, the time, obviously, that you're paying. So, if you're 40 years old and you're getting a 50-year mortgage, you're going to be 90 by the time it's paid off. But but if you're in your 20s and you're just starting out, different story, right? And sometimes it's just a bridge to get you to where you need in terms of getting that payment as low as possible. We see people doing that with cars. I've seen 5, 6, 7-year loans on car loans, and that's to do what? It's to get that payment down. So same with the mortgages there. So what I was going to do is just share my screen here and let's do a scenario, right? Let's just go ahead and go through uh, a scenario of what it would be in terms of if you did do a loan. So I'm using calculator.net. It's kind of a nice little mortgage calculator, pretty simple. We're going to do, let's say, $1 million house. I missed a zero. $1 million house, 20% down, 30-year mortgage, 6.3. Let's just take that as a national average as of today. Property taxes, 1.2%. Home insurance, 1,500 a month. I don't know what this other cost is. We're going to take that out. We're going to assume no PMI, no HOA on this one, just to keep the calculation simple and basic for now. So that $1 million house on a 30-year mortgage, excuse me, this is 30 years would be your total payment out the door with taxes and insurance would be 6,000 a month. So let's change that to 50 years. What would it be in 50 years? 50 years, calculate that. That drops that 6,000 a month payment down to 5,500. So you can save 500 a month on that payment. So let's see. So let's go 50 was 5,522. There's your amount there at 50 years. And if we drop it to 30, let's see, that raises it to almost 6,100 a month. So about $600 a month savings. Well, Israel, I'm not going to be able to afford $1 million house. Let's just say you're getting a $500,000 entry-level house for our area. That's kind of an entry level. And we calculate that. We'll do all the same things, 20% down, 30-year mortgage. Your payment would be 3,100 a month out the door on that. Okay. So if you do a 50-year mortgage on that same $500,000 loan, what is your payment? It will drop it to 2,800 a month. So pretty big savings at $300 or so a month that you save could make or break a person when they're purchasing that home and trying to just barely qualify for it. So there's the benefits of it. We obviously hear all the negatives in the news about it, but for someone trying to get that house, just get in, get out of their rental, or maybe their home's being sold because they're renting their home and it's now the owners told them that they've got to get out because it's being sold. They might be getting pushed into the rental market. Whatever it is, that gives you a good idea of a 50-year comparison. Again, 50 years, 2,800 a month. And let's take one last look at the 30-year would be on that. You'd be at 3,100 a month. So about $300 a month savings. So gives you kind of a rough idea on how that works with the 50-year loans. So check with your local lender, your banker, your mortgage professional, just to see how soon The 50-year mortgages may or may not come out. So if you're a realtor, keep in touch with your lenders, your contacts in the business, and have them keep you informed on how this is progressing to see whether or not it even actually comes true. So, and there's also other options to get that payment down that your lender can help you with too. That'll be another video probably. But hope you're all having a great Wednesday. Take care, and thanks for joining us. All right, you guys have a good one. Take care.